Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. The random button says to play Isaac, which is kind of what we did last time, in all honesty, but not quite, so let's do it. So we did pick up Eden's Blessing last run, which means we start with a random item here. In this case it is a Common Cold, which is a chance to fire a poison tier whenever we shoot. I hope this wasn't an XL floor. Obviously not, because I can't see my health. Small chance that one of those has a trapdoor under it, so I may as well bomb for the bomb. So of course, Common Cold is much better than I've done with many of my Eden's Blessings, getting things like Missing No and all that ridiculousness for that like 7-run streak of build rerolls. It was just painful. Little horn, no big deal. Come on, kill yourself with your bombs, thank you. Aw, you were so close. You should have gotten hit by that, totally. Awesome, that was good positioning for spitting one of those out. Excellent again. Yes, keep doing that. No, you were being so cooperative. And I couldn't quite kill you before you spawned the last one, but how much can I really feel that that's a bad thing with how many it just shot into a fire immediately? For me to not have to worry at all. Pentagrams, 1 damage up, and a 10% increase in my Devil Room chance. So that's pretty darn good. Got 6 spiders out of that. That's pretty good too. So I should be at 1.5 hearts right now, I think. Not bad, not great. I would love to recover a little bit. But we'll see. Got our item room. I was gonna say coming up soon. Turns out it was this very room right now. I like that. Yeah, I'll get the rest of these fires too. Chances are, since I'm playing as Isaac, I won't be making boss rush. Glass cannon is really bad unless you're lost, sadly. And shoot the whoop is not gonna replace my D6? Oh, of course, glass cannon also would have to replace my D6, which is another reason that it wasn't happening. If I were to guess on the location of the secret room, it would normally be here, but it can't be because enemies spawn there. So I guess I would put it here. And that's why I don't look for secret rooms on the first floor. It could be next to the curse room as well, and honestly, I am gonna check. Because I'd like it to get anything useful out of it, but again, it's really hard to find them on the first floor because they don't really follow any rules. So, you know, could have probably found the top secret room pretty easily since it was most likely just 2 rooms above the boss room and then up. Which might not have been a bad plan, but also might not have been a good plan. It could have been just as bad as the secret room could have been, basically. Now I, of course, have no bombs, but that won't be a huge deal. I should be able to avoid damage on the basement pretty easily. That tinted rock still is mighty tempting, of course. Alright, we got it. Oh, thank you for your cooperative movement. That was most awesome. Okay, come on. Cooperate a little bit more, thank you. Could have dropped a bomb, but again, I should be okay at this point in the game. If I'm not the end of the world. Thank you for the free penny. And look, we got a soul heart anyway. That's why you shoot the stuff. When you know you don't need to take extra time, or to avoid taking extra time. Which again, I do think is actually generally more important in this game than shooting every little thing, doing every little thing. It's a different kind of more optimal play that some people couldn't get past on my channel, I guess. But not a big deal. We get 1 free tinted rock here. And I'll open it. No reason not to, really. Would love to go to the curse room, but not now. Now is relatively not great timing. And this is a chance to shoot a fear shot, but also a -1 fire rate delay, which is very good and only gets better as my fire rate improves. So I don't have to reroll in there, which is nice, which means I can save it for the boss room and or devil room. Not really and, of course, but the thought is there. Sadly, it is Ragman. Pretty much the worst boss in the game, from a quality standpoint. I would like to murder your face. The plus side is I actually have really good damage for this fight right now. So that went really well. I will just take the HP up. And this is a little bit inconvenient. And that's why. So I might be dead, but nope. Oh boy. This is so risky, but it's so worth it. Oh boy, that was scary. So we get Incubus. Incredible item, shoots my tears with my fire rate, all of my tear effects and everything, but can't get range sounds. And Sacrificial Dagger, which gives me an orbital, blocks tears, does 15 damage on contact to enemies, which is excellent. And that's about that. We also picked up the Razor Blade, which has no useful effect for me at this point, and the Guppy's Head, which is 1/3 Guppy, so that's instantly useful. And spawns 2 to 4 Kamikaze Flies, usable every room, but of course I need to keep the D6. That was excellent. It was just very scary because I almost died getting those items. All of the last 3, Guppy's Head, and then these 2 that I actually left with. The slightest misstep killed me. So now I'm kind of on careful mode, if possible. Oh, that's good to have for later. This room is really unfortunate. Just need to take it slow. Really, really, really slow. Another battery is pretty awesome. Mongo Baby does not synergize with Incubus, and I don't think I need it right now, but I might come back for it. I have 2 batteries already, which is kind of the big thing. I could get something really excellent for both Isaac and Incubus. Alright, I will check this out. It could be a library because it was really close to spawn, but it turns out it's actually the shop. I would love to be able to get Sackhead. But there are some other priorities at the moment. These guys will die in 1 hit, which is nice. And this will get me more drops, significantly more drops from poops that I shoot, or that get shot, regardless if it's me. But I'm still really, really scared right now. A lot of things can go wrong at the moment. Not really any room for error. But one more room and I can just spew out some rerolls. Thank you. Just spew out a couple rerolls. And that will be most excellent. Yeah, okay. I can do that now. It didn't even drop a soul heart, so I don't feel bad that I got pushed away. At least I got the damage in on Peep. And I'll totally open it as well, because I have the extra key. That bunch of damage was totally worth the risk. And that went well. This is a Tears Up, Range Up, and 3 random heart drops. Obviously, I got pretty good luck with the random heart drops. Aw, dang. Slightly out of position there. And since I have 2 batteries, I'll totally reroll this because it's a Devil Room item. That sucks. But I have a Joker card. I don't think it's worth using on this floor for this reroll, but that's possible that it is. It's really not. I would say don't do it if you are in my situation. I'll just spend these rerolls now. And Piercing Tears and a speed up. I should probably settle for that. And it's still not worth using the reroll. I don't know. This settle there, maybe worth it, maybe not. But I do have pretty much absolute confidence that there aren't 6 more rooms and that picking up the battery was not a big deal right there. So that's 1 and 2 right here. It's the second. Third. I just need to know if I'm right. Yep, I was right. So I was going to end up picking up that battery after this room, and I would have... Yeah, it's fine. That's all good. So I'm not going to go to the Devil Room and reroll that single item, because it's possible that I don't earn a Devil Room on the next floor or floor after that, something like that, and get 2 items that I can reroll. Or that I manage to make Boss Rush, which I shouldn't, and get to use it to steal something from Boss Rush. It all works out in the end. Can't go in there because I have too many hearts. But no big deal. Gotcha. Oops. It's okay, I'm just setting up so that I can have a black heart on top, obviously. So first thing I'd love to do is find a room in which I can make use of my reroll, and actually want to make use of my reroll. Battery helps make me feel less bad, but right now I'm just wasting rooms that could be getting me charges, and I'd like some charges. Hit me up, video game. I want to be friends with you. Emperor, boss room teleport. Is good, but not as good. Oh, there we go. That's fine. Didn't take me to a room that I hadn't yet explored at least. This time. Definitely not worth it. So reroll I shall. Definitely not worth it. So reroll I shall probably eventually. But not now. Oh, I went too early. Barely. Just tried not to waste time because I didn't know if I was fast enough to afford to waste time. So instead I wasted health. Sad days, man. Sad days. Guess that wasn't the secret room. Thanks, Curse of the Maze. Okay, I can't fight the boss yet because I don't have a reroll yet. I only need to do 1 more room. Wait. You're gonna make this tough for me, aren't you? I came out through the shop, so I can go check it out, if the game lets me. Okay, I really only want the soul heart. Chaos is fun, though. Wouldn't mind it. But at the same time, not gonna bomb for it, and it's unlikely that I have 15 cents incoming this floor. Doesn't mean it's impossible. Just not likely. So now I could fight the boss, but I'm just gonna clear the floor. I'm down for this to be a thing. I get the left hand for this fight. which turns all chests into red chests. So that's good. That means I might make Guppy, I might make Soul Hearts, I might make nothing. Most likely nothing. But one never knows. Okay, this will be pretty quick, unless I mess that up. I mean, it'll still be pretty quick. Now I'm out of health. Well, let's still see what's in here. 2 items indeed. But I'll reroll them though. Tempting, but not worth. Don't want that item because it gives me health regeneration, which means that every minute, like at the 00 mark on the timer, 14:00, 15:00, 15, there's a chance that I heal half a red heart. Ruins Polaroid invincibility and such if I still have a red heart container. And I don't even want that much health later in the game anyway. So overall, it's just not worth. The enemy that hit me in that boss fight, by the way, totally should have died to my piercing tears, I thought. No thanks, I don't want to clutter up my familiars, just in case for some reason I end up taking the box of friends later, like in the chest or something, I don't know. So away we go. Not feeling super confident, but we'll just turn up the heat again, it'll be okay. This is a room that makes me most uncomfortable, and that is honestly why. It's kind of really hard to stay out of a position where you're screwed. And that is just, there was nothing I could really do about that either. So now we find ourselves a half a heart from death. Should be able to avoid death in this room relatively comfortably. Problem here is I really need something that can give me health. Well, at this point in time, I'm kind of stuck taking this for the moment. Not what I'd hoped for, of course. This item respawns me as lost if I die. And for the time being, I need to just hold on to this. The nice thing about this is, though, even if I get a chest drop that I would have wanted to be a red chest, I can just go pick up the left hand and it'll change when I come back with the left hand. So I'm not missing out on stuff like that. It's just, it's a little more patience that I have to use. Oh, this is gross. I got stuck on the corner. That's fine though, this is why I'm the lost. Gives me flight and spectral tears. Problem is, of course, I do not get the Holy Mantle. So I am in fact 1 hit from death. Should go grab my trinket. Since now I don't have a trinket. Plus sides, devil rooms are now free. And I don't have to worry about health. Just 1, probably not worth. I didn't lose any damage, I didn't lose any fire rate. I didn't lose anything, except having health. So all we have to do is get really lucky and get a Holy Mantle, and we'll just be the lost. This floor was just kind of full of unfortunate circumstances up to this point. 2 soul hearts, that would have been awesome. About 2 minutes ago. Holy Mantle, not quite. Don't think I feel too confident about the ability to get another extra reroll, so I'm just going to take that. It's 5 more bombs. My bombs have a larger blast radius and more damage. Tempting right there on the Diplopia, but I can't really do anything with it at the moment. Another battery is awesome. Eternal Heart would have been pretty cool, I guess. It's more health that I don't really want, but could have been worse. Also, that chest indeed was not red. Look at this video game right now. Being such a swell dude. I can't really imagine a scenario in which I care about what's in those skulls at the moment. And it doesn't look like I'm getting another reroll. But I do have a bunch of batteries. I have 4 batteries, 2 in that big room next to the boss, 1 in that room right here, and 1 in the shop. Don't get another reroll, even if I do the challenge room. Unless, of course, I find the secret room and it has greed in it. I guess I may as well look. I don't really want to fight greed because there's a good chance of my death in that like situation, but gotta go for it. Should probably be here. Oh wait, it can't be greed because I fought the mini boss. Didn't look at the map and forgot about that. So I'm not getting another reroll even from doing the challenge room. So we'll just go fight the boss and hope not to mess up. I don't want the ghost baby. Alright, good luck. The Fallen gives me a guaranteed double room item, which is nice. But the Fallen is also relatively difficult to avoid taking even one hit on when you're not super strong. This is looking like a good fight. And Goat Head is perfect because I'll just walk out and walk back in and there'll be my devil room. And this will stay open for me as well, which is pretty great. So things I'm looking for, anything. Anything that helps me. Dead Cat would be the most useful. But I'd take Brimstone, for example. Blood Laser. Shoots for 13 hits. That's good. Lets me stay really safe relative to how I was before. I will use these other 2 rerolls here, I guess. It's something. I do have unlimited keys, so it really doesn't matter. I can open this. So now, hit me with the Holy Mantle. You are what I need. Not quite. And actually a bad idea to take if you're the Lost. Because you could accidentally fly over a bomb rock or something, mushrooms, anything like that can damage you. You can just kind of fly over it and get hit. And guess what? It sucks to be you now. This is... Why did I bomb that? This is always just a regular trapdoor in the dirty room. Oops. Can't cancel Incubus's Brimstone though, so I didn't mess up that badly, because Incubus does do my damage and such. So much safer like this, which is great. Fortunately, I didn't forget that I am not Holy Mantle and that thing would have hit me. I read that at the very last moment though, which could have been bad. Yep, 2 more batteries. Magician, homing tears for a room. That's pretty good. With Brimstone, that is. Normally it's something that I wouldn't use, and I probably won't end up using it here either. Just to be honest with myself. Chariot, even better. Invincibility and contact damage for about 7 seconds. This isn't where I want to... That fly was really... I didn't see it in time. That sucks. Well, it's time to play the character that I never play otherwise. If I had seen that fly a little bit earlier, I would have been fine, but that was exactly, considering their random movement brought them both towards the door that I entered from, that was exactly where I didn't want to be in that room. Which is why I started to say, this is exactly where I don't want to be, and then that one spawned a fly that I didn't see, and I was just screwed. I don't know when it spawned the fly, or if it actually just spawned the fly into me or something. But it is just unfortunate. That's how it goes sometimes when you're the Lost without the Holy Mantle. I still have no bombs. Common cold, what a coincidence. What a coincidence. But of course, with Azazel, I like to play so recklessly that I actually have a chance of failure. Azazel is super boring to play as otherwise, because he's just so OP that you really only lose if you give yourself the ability to lose. Like, if you actively want to have a chance of losing, you'll play in such a way. And it's a lot more entertaining that way. Health up, luck up. Which is good. I think I passed the shop that last floor. But I'm in a hurry, I'm just going to the boss, man. I didn't have any bombs, which are the things I needed most for those tinted rocks. But I wasn't going to go looking for them. You know, it's stuff like that. It's more fun with this character. Okay, that's really good. Oh, it's probably a shop. No mapping, so no deal. So this is the only time I love taking Ludo. It's when I have Brimstone. Because that's the only time it's particularly good. Otherwise, I'd consider it a rather bad item. But controlling a nice Brimstone Circle of Doom, pretty swell. Oh, well, that was unfortunate. Don't die immediately. But in that situation, like, I've had it where it's impossible to dodge that. I don't think I pressed up or down or any direction like that. So it probably wasn't even possible to dodge in that situation. Though it shouldn't have hit me if I were perfectly centered. That's the thing. So I'll live my life on the edge here. This gives me a black heart, usable every 6 rooms. I like health generation. Perfect. So I picked up the other item I picked up is when I get hit, I spawn a black circle around me. Does my damage at a high rate, and if it kills something, there's a decent chance that it gives me a black heart. So it's a good item. I'm down for that. There we go. The drop location decided where I was going for me. Sadly, this is going to be kind of slow just because I have to watch the animation every time I spawn a thing. But keeping me alive for relatively free. I didn't find the item room, so we're not even going to go. We're just going to let this one be. Just stay clear of the tears. And it's good. Health up, 2 soul hearts. And what's in here? Just to look. A lot of stuff that could be in there, but this is a run that has the chance to go really fast. sort of really fast, I guess. Obviously nothing compared to the people that do nothing but go fast. I can do my best and go relatively fast. Guess that thing died. I am at the point where I certainly don't need item rooms, I just need mapping. So that summons up to 2 mom hands, apparently. I think it's actually always 2. And they either pull an enemy out of the room if it's weak enough, or stop the enemy from moving for a brief period of time while you can attack it for free, basically. That's Tears Up by 0.4 and 2 Soul Hearts, which I do want. Krampus, I will take either item Krampus gives me at this point. I've generated enough health that the ability to go fast would be worth sacrificing my use item for. So I got Lump of Coal, which with Ludo specifically increases the size of the circle based on the distance it is from me. And it also increases its damage with the same, you know. But that's only for Ludo. Yeah, I see there's a Tinted Rock. Since I ended up over here. Bomb it and take it. Oh man, never lucky. I'm bombing out of here. Room would have taken 2 long instead of 1 long. Which is more than I had. That's fine. Them iframes. Had to kill that thing eventually. Chance of me actually doing one of those is pretty slim, so I don't even know why I'm checking. Oh, my trinket also makes it an increased chance that the non-specific heart drops or soul heart drops, which is good. So this item gives me the compass, treasure map, or blue map effect on use, which means it's some mapping, which means I want it because it's a chance to give me exactly what I need. Most optimally, it's the map, probably the treasure map. And I get to keep the effect for the whole floor. That won't matter. Stars is an item room teleport, so I'll use that next floor. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Can't believe this was the wrong way. It had the top secret room. Normally, that's always the right way to the boss. Actually, I probably won't use this because I can use it to check the boss rush and actually take an item and then still leave. Since obviously I'm making boss rush this run. Then I don't have to give up time if I see something awesome in there like Polly. Alright, save that for the next floor. What do you got? It's a dad's key one time. You could leave me alone, you know. Thanks, bro. Appreciate the leaving alone that you finally did after a little bit. Luck up, 2 keys, 1 soul heart. What do we got? Alright, item room's getting partially skipped until the end. Found the secret room. Health up, black heart, soul heart. Not bad. Mini boss isn't worth it. See what you are. I have max health right now. And we've already found our boss. So optimally, I guess, I'm just gonna let that happen a couple times, probably. Don't do that. Keep spawning them far away from me where I can keep this beam as big as possible. I didn't have a black card on top that time. It's good damage. But if Mom's just gonna be a jerk... Wait, is this... Okay, it's Curse the Unknown, so that's fine. Yeah, sure. That doesn't help me at all. It doesn't hurt me either. So, the Scythe, the Death's Touch, will be 1.5 damage up, so that helps. And that didn't really lose me any time, so that's all good. So next floor we'll see that I took like 4 hits, but I actually gained back 2 of them, so no big deal. And we leave the floor at sub 10, which is pretty good for me, for not ever practicing or like doing this seriously. Good fight. Surprising. Well, I guess they should have taken the same damage. So no big deal, that was correct, all good. This might be the wrong way. Might also not be. One never knows. I have enough keys, so I'm just like plowing through rooms. Getting my butt out of here. Living the easy life. Ah, yes, this room. And you are Skolex, which means I can't do anything. But wait. And hope that it dives through as well as possible. Nice. Got a good kill there. I don't need any more red health. Hopefully I get a Devil Room this coming floor so I can, you know, get out of here. Get my red hearts out of here. Excuse me, door. I'd like to enter you. Catch my drift. No problem. Excellent damage so far. I don't need to activate this again until the cathedral, since obviously that has to be the boss. Oops. But this is going quite well. Whoopsie, hello. Just trying to optimize my damage as much as possible. I don't think it's worth it to even go in there, honestly. Oh, hello. Needs 3 hearts, or not. Dark Bum picks up red hearts, though, and every time it picks up 1.5, drops a soul heart, black heart, or friendly or enemy spider. Don't go up. That would be the last place to go. That's actually pretty useful. This boss can hit me if it wants to, but it didn't want to, which is nice of it. Appreciate the service. Alright, I'm gonna let it die. That was a poorly placed bomb. That's what I thought. And just accept that hit. I'm gonna guess down. Guessed wrong. Infamy is nice. Oh no. The boss is in some stupid location where I'm never gonna guess it. Is it really? Like, there's one clear, obvious, this is the only location left kind of deal. Ah, god dang it. And I don't know how I would have guessed. Because it's closer. That's really unfortunate. It's one of those curveballs that the game throws you sometimes. Ah, dang. Didn't get around him. Not as fast as I could be. Gives me a soul heart at least. That's something. That doesn't help me at all. So I play 100% dodge here, since I can. Sometimes you gotta do a little less damage to the boss to make sure that those dudes don't spawn. A little unlucky there though. Okay, thank you for not screwing me there. Those tears would have absolutely wrecked my day. Alright, and that'll should do it. Yeah, that'll should do it. I need the 4 items here. Not when they're those, though. Unfortunately, soy milk kills this run instantly, but this run is already dead right now. Unfortunately. But the rest of the items were just bad. So Gimpy, chance for a soul heart or black heart drop whenever I get hit. Chance for a half red heart drop whenever I kill an enemy. Which apparently just doesn't feel like happening right now. Because I killed like 800 enemies there. And none dropped a darn thing. So I actually do need the drops from the middle of the room in case there are hearts. Unfortunately. There you go. Didn't give me anything for it. But we get to fight Blue Baby, which is more than I expected to be able to say. I will take that. Gets me some Polaroid invincibility. That was lucky. I can't believe I didn't get to it in time. That sucks. Chances are I'm dead in this fight just because of the homing tiers and the density of other tiers. Don't do that. It's like the last place for you to be. That's so unfortunate. He tricked me. I had that fight too. I was like, oh yeah, I actually got this. I'm gonna win. And then he teleported right there, spawned stuff, and I couldn't even react to it. Doesn't mean it wasn't reactable, just that I couldn't react to it. Very unfortunate Doom. But that's gonna do it for today. That was pretty good. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm pretty sad about that lost death too. But hey, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.